Are things better off in Dangriga today than they were 3 years ago? If you ask that question to Francis Humphreys and Derrick Velasquez, the answers couldn't be more different. Humphreys is the current mayor and the U.D.P's mayoral candidate. Derrick Velasquez is a newcomer to the political scene in the town and the P.U.P's mayoral candidate. Humphreys and Velasquez are preparing for the March 7th municipal elections and have been on the campaign trail for the past few months.
When are you coming to fix my street? Could you take care of that drain over there? This is what I expected, and our term isn't finished yet. And so when those concerns reach me, when I'm out there on the campaign trail or by way of our campaigners, as much as possible, we try to address them. This is a huge community now. It stretches all the way to Wagerale. It goes into Rivas Estate. It goes into Monument Site. And so it's a practical reality that there are areas which require additional attention. And so when we are alerted about them, we do it. We purchased a grader for this community when there was none when we got here. And so we can respond with our grader. We can respond with proper street fixing material. Look out there and you will see it stockpiled out there right now. That's all in. And so when the constituents tell us, I want to attend to that street, we can do it.
The issue of employment is a big deal. On a daily basis, you'd find young women, young men coming over to say, can you help us? We want to minimize that. We want to be able to provide employment for people so that they could earn their living, so that they could live in dignity, you see. The streets is a big deal because everybody uses them. The children go to school. You have the motorists driving on poorly constructed roads. But it is much more than that. I want to restore the dignity of the people in the culture capital. We want to bring tourism to this place. We want to, when we dance around the drum, we want to do it with pride now.
Going into March 7th, Humphreys is confident that he has put in the work. He says they've addressed some unemployment issues and a lot of infrastructure work in town.
We support 62 families in this town by way of the wages we pay, as well as the various fringe benefits that we offer them. But that's obviously not enough. Our plan going forward is to ensure that more and more businesses come into the municipality, find it user-friendly, and are prepared then to invest and grow along with the municipality. And we have seen a considerable number of that over the past 3 years. Most of them are in the what I call it, the commercial sector, shops / supermarkets, and a couple of them are in areas like motor vehicle repair and the construction sector. Go out there and see the cemented streets we have done. Go out there and visit Alejo Beni Park and see the arches we built there and resurrected it with solar lighting. Go out and see Eldred Martinez Park, which we just opened along with the first coconut festival that happened in this municipality. And last but not the least are these two huge infrastructure projects, one of which was opened just Saturday. I'm talking about Russell Chiste Garcia Auditorium. I was delighted to see many people capitalizing by selling food and beverages out there. And the same thing applies to Carl Ramos Stadium when that finally became operational. Every time there are events, there are vendors out there who make money and therefore help to support their families. So those two projects will, over the years, continue to generate that kind of economic activity for our people.
But Velasquez disagrees. He says Humphreys has failed the town over the past 3 years.
Him and his team was given a task to improve the condition of the town. And I can tell you, along with all of Dangriga, that they have failed miserably. So this is not a referendum on Francis. It's about a philosophy that has the people of Dangriga submerged. And that is the philosophy, along with Dangriga, that I'm fighting against. And come March 7th, myself and my council candidates will beat that philosophy and give Dangriga a better future.
Both candidates say they have plans to stimulate the economy in town, create jobs, fix roads, and address drainage. But that's left to be seen for after March 7th. But for the next 5 weeks, it will be these two candidates asking the residents for their votes. It will be a former BDF who has spent many years abroad versus the incumbent, well-known former teacher and principal who's been serving as the mayor for the past 3 years.
Well, I decided to get back to Dangriga because of the condition that I left home close to 30 years ago. Hardly anything has changed except for the population growing, and the rate of poverty has increased as a result. But I can measure from past administration that less attention has been paid to the citizens of the town, but you have the past administrations, whether it's our party or the other party, talking about infrastructure building on roads instead of building on people. So I decided to get into this race now, to get people involved in building Dangriga from the people's point of view.
We are energized. We are moving forward. We know that having experienced what we did in our first 3-year term, we can do even more because we will not be burdened. We will not be burdened with undoing the 3 years of misrule that we inherited and the broken finances that we had to repair. That's a thing of the past for us now, thank God. And so moving forward, we can go directly into the additional projects and plans we have put into our manifesto.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.